Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. IPOB have spoken over the issue of their involvement in some of the activities going on in Anambra and Imo State, specifically in the southeast. Don't forget that fairly recently we have seen multiple cases of people being hewed down, and all the blames are put on ESN. IPOB. The reason is because those who perpetuate this act oftentimes speak out and they mention their name. Now, several they've come out to say, no, we are not involved, but there had been consistency in this particular thing. But fairly recently, Obiano said something, and they stated the reason why he did not attend, the meeting that was held for all Southeast governor. And he stated something that is so touching. Now, Ima Powerful has spoken again, re-emphasizing something and also pointing fingers at some state governors. Now, meanwhile, in another development, Eastern Security Network have been accused again. We don't know how true it is, but it has to do with a particular letter that was pasted on the wall of a particular community, in Anambra State. We are going to look at the content of the letter and what the reactions of the indigents are towards this. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed, just hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our video. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has berated individuals who still accuse the group or its Eastern Security Network, ESN, of being behind killings in the southeast. The group, in a statement on Sunday through its spokesperson, Ima Powerful, claimed that Governor Willie Obiano recent statement has absolved the group from happenings in Anambra and Imo State. Recall that Obiano, while giving reasons for not attending a meeting of Southeast governors, traditional rulers, and stakeholders, had said he can't discuss security with individuals sponsoring happenings in his state. IPOB, in its statement, said Obiano revelation shows that the happenings going on in the region are politically motivated. According to IPOB, people have found it difficult to believe that they are not behind those attacks in the southeast. The pro-Biafra wondered if those people who fail to believe they are not behind such dastardly act will believe if they say all the southeast governors except Obiano are their members and sponsors. According to Powerful, I quote his word, he said, "We are the indigenous people of Biafra under the able leadership of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have always distanced ourselves from the senseless killings in Biafra and especially in Anambra and Imo states, but some gullible fellows do not want to believe us. Now we have been vindicated by the recent confession by Governor Willie Obiano of Anambra State on why he did not attend the meeting of Southeast governors in Enugu. The governor said without equivocation that they deliberately stayed away from the meeting because he didn't consider it proper to sit at the table and discuss security with those who are sponsoring the insecurity in his state. Governor Obiano did not mince words when he said that the killing in Anambra were politically motivated. He accused his fellow governors and politicians of masterminding the attack in his state for political gain. Now, our question to all those still pointing accusing fingers at IPOB and Eastern Security Network operative for the killing in Anambra is, how many of the Southeast governors are IPOB members? Since, according to Governor Obiano, the killing are being sponsored by some persons expected in the meeting for political reason. How many of the attendees are IPOB members? Can the same people who said or who find it hard to believe our explanation now believe us if we say that all Southeast governors except Obiano are our members and sponsors? For the untamed times, it restates that we have no hand in the senseless attack of innocent citizens in Biafra and especially Imo and Anambra State. Politicians and traitors bent on implicating IPOB to impress their Fulani slave masters are the one masterminding these acts in collaboration with the Nigerian security agents. Meanwhile, in another development, persons alleged to be members of Eastern Security Network, ESN, which is the military group of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, have written to Ukulul community in Dunukufia local government area of Anambra State, warning them of plans to attack the community. Indigents of the community, according to a source, woke up on Sunday morning to a notice posted on a part of the community warning them of not adhering to the sit-at-home exercise declared by the group. The notice posted on part of the community by persons alleged to be ESN operatives said, "Respect yourself, Ukulu, about sit at home to avoid crying. Had I known, we are watching you sings and you people are disobeying us because of Nigeria. From Monday upward, disobey us again and have yourselves to blame. ESN is coming for you." Our source said the notice has sent jitters up the spine of residents of the area, but the state police command had also responded by deploying huge security to the community. DSP Tochukwu, the Anambra State Police Command image maker, said the Commissioner of Police, CP Echang Oworo, had deployed police reinforcement team to Ukulu community and urged the resident to help the police with credible information aimed at identifying the bad element among them. The CP called for calm while thanking the members of the public and the community for prompt circulation and calling the attention of the police and other security agencies. Ikenga said the command had beamed its searchlight on the community and that the situation was being watched. It, however, not certain, though we are not certain if the notice emanated from ESN because of several refutals by Emma Powerful that they were not part of the happening. Attempt to reach the spokesperson of IPOB, Mr. Emma Powerful, were not successful as the time of writing this report, according to Daily Post. All right, now this is very strange, because first of all, we have to set the record straight. IPOB severally have said that they are not part of what has been happening thus far, especially in Imo State and also in Anambra State. It's not once, it's not twice. Anytime those things come up, you see him come out very bold to say, hey, we have no hand in whatever that is happening. And if you have listened to the first news, he went further also to buttress that same point that they do not know. And don't forget that this Monday sit at home long ago has been cancelled by, indigenous people of Biafra. The leadership came out and stood their ground that they have cancelled anything that has to do with it, and they will deploy all available means to see how it can, those who are enforcing it can be put under check. But shockingly, every now and then when things want to happen, their image is being portrayed, and which sends a wrong signal to the populace, send a wrong signal to the people, and always keep putting them in, the blacklist of the security. And I feel at this point that whatever step that they have to take to see how they can correct this should be, intensified. The moves should be intensified because it will always color them bad. Whatever that happens there, it will be inscripted that actually what had happened is traceable to, Eastern Security Network or IPOB, and it's not good for their image. For example, what most things that are happening in the South is everybody keep pointing accusing finger at them that you people are behind it. I think at this point they need to come out very clear and also put strategies on ground to see how they can carpet those who are behind this ad, because it's painting them in a very wrong light. It's high time they wake up to this particular responsibility. Now, looking at the first news, talking about Obiano and all of that is happening, one of the things that will make it a little bit very tough for Southeast to image as, presidential aspirant for all the parties, the fact that there is no unison. You understand? People are not united in Southeast. They always have, diverse and, multifaceted kind of thoughts about things, and they have never been one in their own agreement, and it makes it very, very difficult. I think it's high time that the people who are involved need to wake up and put these things on that check. But that's where I like to leave it. What's your position on the allegation level against Eastern Security Network, and also what Imam Powerful have to say about the politicians who are putting blame of insecurity